What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So Iowa pulled out the big win against Michigan State, which some are calling the upset. But we're going to get all the way into it. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 18.8. So if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. First, man, I just want y'all to look at some of these highlights, man. Let's look at some of these highlights. Look at the step back. I mean, Olsen just going in. Look at the pass there, the drive, good drive. Iowa looked like the better team the entire time, fam. The entire time, they looked like the better team. Well, I would say in the first half more so, then they got stagnant. Michigan State started to come back. But the main story of this game was defense. But let's get into the stats, man. This really isn't an upset to me. I felt like Iowa was the better team all along anyway. And I had a discussion with somebody not too long ago that ranks don't always mean you're the best team. Like the biggest run Steph Curry made 2022, I think they were ranked number 3. The number 3 team ended up going to win the championship. So especially in college, man, you can't necessarily look at rank and say, oh, they're the number 1 team. No. It doesn't work that way, man. It's a lot more to it than that. But like I said from the jump, defense. That was the main thing that I was seeing in this game. They turned the ball over 17 times versus Michigan State turning over 24 times. I mean, it was a run in this game where Michigan State turned the ball over like 3 times in a row. It was something crazy, fam. Iowa and Michigan were trading blows at first, but then Iowa started to figure out how to get their buckets, and they pretty much carried the lead most of the game. For Iowa to have 17 turnovers and see how Michigan was pressuring them, man, I mean, they were full court pressing, fam. They were full court pressing. So I thought their turnovers might have been in the 20s like Michigan State, but they actually weathered the storm. Not saying 17 turnovers is good, but they actually weathered the storm pretty well, man. So I give them props on that. But there was this one part where Michigan had Iowa stagnant, and Michigan started to come back, actually took the lead one time, I believe, out of this entire game. And after that, after they lost that lead, it was over with. But I do want to talk about some of the individual performances. Stokey, man, 5 for 8. She had a good game, man. 5 for 8 from the floor, 10 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 12 points. I mean, she was really getting it in, man. Sydney, I mean, she didn't really have a great game, but she did her thing on defense, had 2 steals, still gave you at least 6 points. This not her worst game. I think her worst game, she'll end up dropping like only 3 points or something like that. McCabe, man, McCabe. She came in and hit some really clutch threes to help them out late in the game. 12 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal. I mean, they were doing a great job on defense. Kylie, I would say, she didn't really have a great game either. 3 for 9, 1 for 6 from the 3. But she had 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and she dropped 9 points. So if anything, they wasn't supplying the offense like that. They were doing a great job on defense. So that's what kind of balanced it out. Like I said, it was the defense. The defense was amazing. Lucy Olsen, man, what can I say, man? She went 6 for 12 from the floor. She shot 1 for 4 from the 3. Not really necessarily the greatest day from the 3-point line, but she had 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, and 21 points, fam. I mean, what a day. Honestly, the X factor of this game, fam, was Ava Heiden. I mean, the freshman coming in, giving you 4 for 4, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and dropped 11 points off the bench, fam. They had a play where they had the opportunity to run the fast break, and Ava was gone, ran right behind them. She saw that they were kind of slouching or jogging, and she took advantage, man. Got it, boom, lay that thing up in the paint, easy bucket. She went to work down there in the paint. And honestly, that Van Sluten, she is really a decent player, man. Ava was going to work on her, fam. She couldn't do anything with her. Man, she came in and provided great minutes. Because Stokey and Olsen got in foul trouble. I believe that was in the third quarter. Yeah, excuse me, my baby girl wanted to join the conversation. She wanted her daddy. So, but I know officials can be awful. And honestly, when I think about it, I only can think of like 2 games that were perfectly refereed. So you're going to have those bad calls. And I feel like Stokey and Olsen got put out early in the game with those 3 fouls. But that was a blessing in disguise to bring in Heiden. So, look, that was an amazing performance by the freshman. Came in, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is her most points scored game. So how is that, man? That is crazy work that just worked out for them like that. Man, all in all, man, this was a great game to watch. Really entertaining. They have Ohio State next, which was my favorite game by them, man, because that game went overtime, if y'all can remember it, and they were really going after it, man. They were going back and forth. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Only thing that I would be worried about is, man, I'm pretty sure they're fatigued a little bit, man. I'm pretty sure they're fatigued going into this game. But who knows? They're probably on fresh legs. Sometimes it's a flip the coin type of situation. It could be a good thing that they're warming up and playing these games and getting that machine oiled up. And sometimes it could be a bad thing that they're playing all these games and running the engine at all. You feel me? But that's another thing that comes with the ranking. That's probably the only thing that really makes the ranking important is the rest and the home court advantage. Other than that, man, it's like that doesn't necessarily mean you're the best team. And I stand on that. I've seen number 1 teams get upsetted, put out of playoffs. I've seen it, man. So, and we all know it's called March Madness for a reason. Just because you're the number 1 ranked team doesn't mean you're the number 1 team, fam. Hopefully they can apply this type of defense on Ohio State and get that dub, man. But I'm telling you, it's something about Caitlin Clark being in the presence of Iowa, fam. They are just amazing when she's sitting on that court side. So hopefully she find a way to make it to that Ohio State game, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Iowa going against Michigan State. Is this what you predicted? Or did y'all think Iowa might have dropped this one? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.